I'd say it's about time we put this front wheel out of its misery. That's what's happening on this episode of Featherstone Bicycles. First thing we need to do is get this really crusty tire off of here. I don't know how this happened. Whatever this material of this gum wall was, it turned into a reptilian, scaly skin kind of thing. And we will attempt to get it off. And look at the mess it's making down here. I've never seen a tire this bad. Again, I know I say that a lot, but this one truly is the worst. I can't even get that valve stem out of there. Wow. Nope. So there we go. Now, man, look at that thing. That thing is, wow, really bad. Right into the garbage with this. Get this rim strip off. There we go. I thought maybe the rim strip was going to be as hard to get off as the tire. All right, into the garbage. Sit for a while on those spoke nipples. So we'll take the hub apart, get the axle out of here. This looks about as bad as the tire too. we're gonna wash these parts in my poor man's parts washer here. Put our ball bearings in there, let them soak. Over there for a while. And I need to put this in the vise with that special tool from Park Tools so you don't ruin the threads to get this cone nut off, but I'm going to clean it off before I do that because I don't even want to get the vise that dirty, or the tool I should say. I know I say it a lot, but I have to be honest, this is the worst worst wheel in general I've ever worked on. We had one casualty getting those spokes off of that incredibly rusty wheel. This nipple just would not come off, and when I got all the other spokes out, I was able to push it out and then put a small vice grip on it, and eventually it just cracked off inside there. So that's toast. There are a couple others that are bent. I usually can straighten those out, no problem. This one's not looking too good. This one's not looking too good. This one's not looking too good. So as long as I'm going to be at the bike shop replacing this with some new old stock, I might as well replace these as well. And before we get on our actual rim cleaned up, I'm going to clean up the hub. Just get the grease off here. In my state-of-the-art parts washer, feeling that race in there. It's a little discoloration there, but it's not really, it doesn't look like it's pitting or anything like that, so I don't think it's gonna affect the performance of the wheel. Okay, here's a little steel wall. Okay, almost as good as new. It's like magic, isn't it? I was afraid that there was so much rust on this one that there would be little surface rust and mostly pitting, but it turned out to be exactly the opposite. It was mostly surface rust, as bad as it looked. There is some pitting, but boy, it looks 1,000 times better. What I like to do now is these weep holes sometimes get a little plugged, either from that tire, especially that one, which was so gummed up, or from my putting the wire wheel on it and it being wet occasionally, and get some of the gunk in here plugging up these weep holes. So all I need to do now is clean up the spokes and the spoke nipples, get those replacement spokes tomorrow at the bike shop, and then finish up the spokes on the wire wheel, put it all back together. Thanks for sticking with me, and I hope to see you next time on Featherstone Bicycles.